Guys, so welcome back in. So today let's dig into this Amazon storage, EC2 instance storage FAQs. Let's start with the Amazon block storage. What happens to my data when a system terminates? The data stored on local store will persist only as long as the instance is alive. However, data that is stored on Amazon EBS volume will persist independently of the life of the instance. Therefore, we recommend that you use the local instance store for temporary data, and for requiring a high level of durability, we recommend using Amazon EBS volumes or backing up the data to Amazon S3. If you are using Amazon EBS volume as root partition, you will need to set the delete on terminate flag to N if you want your Amazon EBS volume to persist outside of the live instance. What kind of performance can I expect from an EBS volumes? Amazon EBS provides 4 current generation volumes that are divided into 2 major categories: SSD back storage for transactional workloads and HDD back storage for throughput intensive workloads. So what's the difference actually? If this is transactional and that is throughput intensive, I'm pretty sure you can understand the difference, because I cannot. Because when you see for transactional workloads, what do they actually mean by a transactional workload? Does that mean, a financial transaction, or what exactly does that mean? I don't have any idea. But throughput intensive, that I can understand, because it's the amount of data transferred in a second or a particular time. So there's a large amount of data that can be passed in a very short period. For that, I can use HDD back storage. That's really interesting. Forget about this whole AWS EBS stuff, and just think of an SSD hard drive and HDD hard drive. If you have a HDD SSD hard drive, you can it's kind of works as kind of a RAM, and it's really faster. And if you are going for HDD, it's not that fast. So transaction, you need to be faster and faster retrieval. So, and for intensive, probably the work, you mean the data is probably intensive. So there you go for the HDD backed. These volumes types define performance characteristics and price, allowing you to tailor your storage performance and cost to the needs of your application. For further more information, see EBS overview. For additional information on performance, see Amazon EC2 user guides EBS performance. Guys, I think it's really nice of you to go and read a user guide, because I think even though you don't do it practically, take time to think about it. You go there, you think about it, right? You start with, in that way you have a bit of knowledge, right? Even though you don't do stuff, it doesn't matter. It stores in the back of your mind, and it gives you an edge when you are doing a task, when you're in a wonderland wondering what you're going to do next. That will probably help you. So next, move to the next question. What are throughput optimized HDD, STD, ST1 and cold HDD volume types? ST1 volumes are backed by hard disk HDD and ideal for frequently accessed throughput intensive workloads with large datasets and large IO sizes, such as MapReduce, Kafka, log processing, data warehousing, and ETL workloads. So actually, I think I messed it up, because HDD is actually useful for frequently accessed, which means often, right? If it is accessed frequently, it's does frequency means high frequency or low frequency? That's a really question. I have this doubt in English. These volumes deliver performance in terms of throughput measured in MBs and include ability to burst up to 250 MB per TB with a baseline throughput of 40 MB per TB and a maximum throughput of 500 MBs per volume. ST1 is designed to deliver the expected performance 99% of the time and has enough IO credits to support a full volume scan at burst rate. SC volumes are backed by HDDs and provide the lowest cost to GB of EBS volume types. It is ideal for less frequently accessed workloads with large cold datasets. Similar to SD1, SC1 provides a burst model. These volumes can burst up to 80 MB per TB with a baseline throughput of 12 MBs per TB and maximum throughput of 250 MB per volume. So for infrequently accessed data, SC1 provides extremely inexpensive storage. SC1 is designed to deliver the expected throughput performance 99% of the time and has enough IO credits to support a full volume scan at the burst rate. To maximize the performance of SD1 and SC1, we recommend use EBS optimized EC2 instances. Which volume type should I choose? Amazon EBS includes two major categories of storage: SSD backed storage for transactional workloads, performance depends primarily on IOPS, and HDD backed storage for throughput workloads, performance depends primarily on throughput measured in MB per seconds. SSD backed volumes are designed for transactional IOPS intensive database workloads, boot volumes, and workloads that require high IOPS, which means input output per second. SSD backed volume include provisioned IOPS SSD and general purpose SSD. HD backed volumes are designed throughput intensive and big data workloads, large IO sizes, and sequential IO patterns. HDD backed volumes include throughput optimized HDD and cold HDD. For more information, see Amazon EBS overview. Do you support multiple instances accessing a single volume? Yes. You can enable multi-attach on EBS provision IOPS IO volume to allow a volume to be concurrently attached to a 16 Nitro based EC2 instances within the same availability zone. For more information on Amazon EBS multi-attach, see EBS product page. Will I be able to access my EBS snapshot using regular Amazon S3 APIs? No. EBS snapshots are only available through Amazon EC2 APIs. Do volumes need to be unmounted in order to take a snapshot? Does the snapshot need to complete before volume can be used again? No, snapshot can be done in real time while the volume is still attached and in use. However, snapshot only capture the data that has been written to your Amazon EBS volumes, which might exclude data that has been locally cached by your application or OS. In order to ensure consistent snapshot volumes attached to an instance, we recommend cleanly detaching the volume, issuing the snapshot command, and then reattaching the volume. For Amazon EC2 volumes that served as root devices, we recommend shutting down the machine to take a clean snapshot. Are snapshot versioned? Can I read older snapshot to do a point in time recovery? Each snapshot is given a unique identifier, and customers can create volume based on any of their existing snapshots. What charges apply using Amazon EBS shared snapshots? If you share a snapshot, you won't be charged when the other users make a copy of your snapshot. If you make a copy of another use shared volume, you will charge normal EBS rates. Can user of my EBS shared snapshot change any of my data? Users who have permission to create volumes based on your shared snapshot will first make a copy of the snapshot into their account. Users can modify their own copies, but the data of your original snapshot and any other volumes created by others from your original snapshot will remain unmodified. How can I discover Amazon EBS snapshots that have been shared with me? You can find the snapshot that have been shared with you by selecting private snapshot from viewing the dropdown in the snapshot section of the AWS Management Console. This section will list both snapshot you own and snapshot that have been shared with you. How can I find what Amazon EBS snapshots are shared globally? You can find snapshots that have been shared globally by selecting the public snapshots from viewing the drop down in snapshot section of the AWS Management Console. Do you offer encryption on Amazon EBS volumes and snapshots? Yes, EBS offers seamless encryption of data volumes and snapshots. EBS encryption better enables you to meet security and encryption compliance requirements. How can I find list of Amazon public datasets? All information on public dataset is available in our public datasets resource center. You can also obtain listing public datasets within the AWS Management Console by choosing Amazon Snapshots from viewing the dropdown in Amazon in Snapshot section. Where can I learn more about EBS? Go to the Amazon EBS FAQ, which is not here because we are in EC2 FAQs. You go here, you learn more. See you till then.